Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back putting a positive spin on The Jar. The Jar is a 1984 horror film, and it's another one that many consider to be one of the worst horror movies ever made. That list must be massive. This, in contrast, is a positive spin. So I'll be telling you what I personally like about the film. Before I get into that, though, a couple of things. First, this here is my rare VHS release from Magnum Entertainment. More on VHS a bit later in this video. The other thing I want to mention is that while I had seen The Jar before, multiple times, this was a first-time watch for Jason. He had been curious about this movie for a while. I'm happy to say he enjoyed it like I do, but I'll let him tell you that in his video. The thing I've always liked about The Jar is its charm. It has a certain charm to it. I've also always loved this VHS cover art. I really like the glowing colors in the film. Green, orange, blue. In an overall dark movie, it gives it a neon glow. The music is really good. It's trippy and adds to the overall feel of the film. That overall feel is a dreamlike or nightmarish quality. As the viewer, you feel like you're losing your mind, along with the main character and narrator, Paul. Adding to this is the dialogue delivery from all of the characters. It just sounds off. But I mean that as a positive. It works in a film like this. The constant static on Paul's TV in his apartment is unnerving, and that's also a good thing, because it adds to that nightmarish quality. I love the 80s aesthetic of The Jar, and there are actually some cool, creepy shots throughout. I like the scenes of Paul out and about in the town. Apparently, the movie was filmed on location in Denver, Colorado. Crystal, the only female in the movie, is very pretty. She's really nice to look at. I love how much she cares about Paul, despite not knowing him that well. We also get a sex scene between the two of them, so that's another positive. There are plenty of intriguing visuals throughout the movie, which I won't spoil. Watching The Jar is like traveling on a mental journey. Ultimately, though, it's the storyline I've always loved most, and I like movies with similar plots. People unwillingly taking possession of objects, which then proceed to destroy their lives, and then they can't get rid of them. Regardless of the specifics, that type of situation could happen to anyone. By that, I mean Paul didn't do anything to deserve his fate. This movie is certainly different. It's unique in a positive way. The Jar, to me, is a VHS movie. I prefer to watch it on this format. It just adds to the experience. It looks the way it was meant to look. For a very long time, this one was lost on VHS, but has since gotten a Blu-ray release. Some films just look better on tape, and in my opinion, The Jar is one of them. Of course, it seems the majority of people don't like this one at all, and that's fine. You don't have to agree with me. This is just my positive spin. Please be sure to check out Jason's as well to hear his thoughts on The Jar. Have you seen this hated 1984 horror obscurity? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. To which hated movie will we next give a positive spin? Check back soon to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.